Yo, yo, yo! I got a Hudson Bay for axe number 12 of Axetober. This thing was pinned at one point. It's got like 2 holes on one side, 1 hole in the other, but it's cool. It's LL Bean, Freeport, Maine, pound and 3/4, and Wisconsin Conservation Department. I got this from Kayla Lathrop in out of Minnesota, and she sent it to me. So I was like, it's been sitting on the workbench. It's not in super great shape, but it is a awesome piece. It's super wedgy. You can see the profile there. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna put it on a 19 HC. Right there. I've hung this axe before. I've hung this axe twice and not happy with it. So we're gonna do it for this series. We're gonna see what happens. I don't remember what went wrong. I probably should have written that down so that I know how to make this hang go a little bit better, but we'll see. We'll see. So it kind of does start into the head. So that's a good sign. So we're gonna, I remember last time this is kind of what happened. The bits tipped up super hard, and when I got it set down, it was like it just got worse and worse and worse, and I was just chasing the hang down the handle. So yeah, so we're gonna see kind of where it rubs, and hopefully we can save it. Remember, all of these axes are available on bid.whiskeyrivertrading.com. As the video goes live, the axe gets added to the auction site and is able for bidding. So if you're seeing this, there's already bids on the previous day's axes, and you can bid on this one now, if you would like. And the auction ends on November 8th. So it's a rolling ending, so each product ends on its own, and you can set auto bidding if you would like. You can make it so that, you know, just like eBay, where you can put it on max bid, you can do that on our auction site too, which is cool. Saves you from having to sit there and watch the thing. Okay, there we go. We're seeing the rub marks. Gosh, I love these 19 HCs. This is one of my favorite hatchets. I mean, this is my favorite hatchet handle we make. Still not getting any better. We're just gonna keep chasing this, and hopefully it straightens out as it goes down. I'll hang it. You don't believe me, but I will hang this all jacked up, and I will put it on the auction site, and someone else can buy it. We got to do some janky hangs on this, guys. Not everything in life's a home run. Man, that thing's loud today. Must just be the density of this specific handle. I don't know. All right. It's like it's binding. Gosh, it looks so silly. It looks so silly. All right, here we go. Just on and off, on and off. I'm gonna pull some material off the back of this. Maybe that's not the right thing to do. that's what we're doing. And then we'll hit the marks that rubbed and then put it on, see if it straightens out. All right, I think we might be getting somewhere. Let's see. Ready? All right, we're getting somewhere. It doesn't look as dumb. So, had to pull some material off the back so that the head could tip forward. I don't know if it's the shape of the eye of this or what. I've owned a couple LL Bean Hudson Bays, and I've actually had really good luck with them hanging out. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we're gonna pull a little bit more material out. There's a big gap in the front, but this eye, I think what we're up against is the fact that this eye is very hourglass shaped front to back, like a 1/4, 3/8 of an inch. So that's just how it is. Some of them are a little more than others. So we're gonna pull a little bit more off this back section. Get that head to hopefully tip forward just a touch more. I think we're getting really close to being what we need to be on this. Probably took a little bit too much off the back. Little gap there. I don't know if that's gonna fill up if I hang it any further down, but we'll see. Kinda. But at least the bit's at the angle we need it at. That's about as far as I'm gonna go, because we're down on the shoulder here. So I'm gonna pull this head off. I'm gonna mark it first. Mark the top, mark the bottom. That way we have an idea of reference. I lied, I'm gonna cut this off first. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I wanna do. I just really smoked this head on there, so. Whoa! Whoa! All right, so that popped out real easy. Way easier than I thought it was going to. I'm a little, I got a little PTSD going on after the last one. After Axe 11. Having to hook the truck to it. You guys gotta have fun with this kind of stuff. You can't take everything so seriously. There's our mark for the top of the head. I'm going to cut it off just a little bit above that. That way I can put a wedge in it. chase that kerf a little deeper. Okay. Shout out to Redbeard for this swamp oak block, and I put it on an Osage handle. Great mallet. It's way oversized, but we sell a smaller handle or a smaller mallet that's ash and kind of like here. I got one right here. Right here. This is what I like to use, but this one's comical and fun, so that's what I've been using. Plus, he sent me a block of wood, so I figured why not make a mallet that's as big as the block of wood. Okay, here we go. I think we got it. This is the first time this axe has been hung where I've been like, heck yeah, man. It's actually how it should be. So let's get a wedge. I only need to take a little bit off of that. Just a touch. Push into it. Oh gosh. Band-aid off the thumb. Here we go. All right. Definitely filled the gap in the front. See what this thing looks like once we cut it off. I don't know, guys. Not the greatest hang. I was just telling cameraman that it's like, man, it's funny how like when you hang enough axes in a week, you get a hang of the wedging, and the wedges start looking better and all that. And this one's not the case. But it is what it is. There we go. Actually, that did fill the gap in the back a little bit better. So that's good. That worked out. Let's oil it up. Give myself a piece of paper towel. Wow, way too much. Way too much. But that cherry wedge looks real great. There you go. So maybe we'll put a dowel in that. I'm not sure. We'll see. But this is the LL Bean Hudson Bay. if you, and oh, I keep getting asked the questions like, do you treat the handles? Yes, we do. I just put gloves on and just slather Axe oil all over the handles. I haven't been doing it on these videos, but we do treat the handles, and we use this walrus oil. Makes it, and we sell it on whiskeyrivertrading.com, which is great. And it's one of our top selling products. And whenever anybody asks, like, hey, what do you use for treating handles? That's what I use. It also works on the head. Great rust preventative. Works on the leather. You can put it on the leather if you've got leather mask. And it's one of those products that's like super easy to use. It's not, you know, when you're using boiled linseed oil and you have a rag like this, you run the risk of spontaneous combustion. If you don't know about spontaneous combustion when it comes to boiled linseed oil, you should look it up because it's pretty crazy. And a lot of people have lost their shops and houses over it. So I don't like having it in this building since we've got racks of hickory handles and a bunch of cardboard. Just would hate to have this place burned to the ground because of oily rag. So we keep everything that we have in here is, you know, stuff that's not flammable, like this Axe oil. So they do use a polymerized boiled linseed oil or pulverized linseed oil. It comes in a tub. We sell that as well. We sell cast iron oil. We got a bunch of different walrus oil products on the website. So, but you can check this out. This is Axe number 11 for Axetober, and you can check it out on bid.whiskeyrivertrading.com. Again, Android, Apple apps. You can use the browser. You can do it however you want to do it. But just note that the apps work the best for being able to track your bids and all that. We've got other auctions up and available on the auction website. So check that out. Check those auctions out. A bunch of good goodies and projects and stuff that's just able to be swung and ready to use. So yeah, be good, stay sharp. See you on day 12. Be good, guys.